Yo YouTube, welcome back to another video here on BitFinance channel. My name's Zay. I go over crypto analysis. I talk about different cryptos such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, a couple altcoins, and we just look at the overall movement throughout the market, just like to see how everything's flowing and going. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Today is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. It is currently 7:43 a.m. in the morning. Bitcoin sitting at $93,000. We had a huge move yesterday on the daily candle. If we just go ahead and scroll to that right here, we had a nice move right here. Man, this is a huge daily candle. If we look at it from top to bottom, including wicks, this was a 12% move, almost 15, closer to a 15% move. Not 15, 13% move. Which is pretty good. I don't know the last time we saw a 13% move in a daily. It might have been this candle right here. Nah, that was 12. Shoot, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had, a very bullish candle like that. I think that is that's a good response. Just to what we've been seeing down here. I think the biggest thing now, we're just gonna go ahead and dive into it right now. I think the biggest thing now is that price comes up, which it did above this 90K, 91K area, which is right here. It broke above it. Now the biggest thing we want to see is, can we get nice support off of here to continue moving higher, right? And this will be downtrend. This is going to be deviation. This is going to be recovery. This is going to be a test of support. This is going to be continuation, right? So these just certain vocabulary words that come with trading. After you've been in the game for, a little while, like I have, you will be able to understand, the ebbs and flows of how the market moves. I done messed up a lot of money. I done ran through a lot of money. I've made a good amount of money as well. It's just finding that balance and consistency now for me, because I know what I'm doing. I know, like, okay, that was a good trade. Okay, that was a bad trade. But sometimes I'll still make bad trades. Sometimes I make good trades, and then I'll feel like the emotion, like, oh shit, I just made some money. Now it's kind of like, now I'm trying to just even it out and just be very consistent, especially in 2025. Like, this is gonna be my breakout year. I'm telling you this now. I feel it. I know that I'm putting in the work. I know that I'm consistently working towards making it happen, and I'm just putting it in the atmosphere. And once you do that, blessings tend to come your way. So excuse me. We're just gonna go ahead and continue. I mentioned last week that I would like to see price come down and hit towards this around 70K. I think that would be very great for the market, because once you see deep pullbacks, that means you have the ability to create even longer, even more explosive moves towards the upside. So in this case, price came down. It looks like it touched the 78K area and created a form of support. Now this is not going to be an area that I hold like very strong, in my opinion, just because it's only been 2 times, in my opinion. Let me fact check that. Yes, it's only been 2 times that price has ever come down here, and really you can only see it on the weekly. Like, this is the only time, and this is the only bounce that we got. But it finished, this weekly candle finished, I guess, bullish, because it came down, it tested the lows here, which is that's a deep drop. It tested the lows here and then recovered all the way up. That is insane. Like, the size of this wick is crazy. In comparison to this wick right here, this wick right here led all of this and got as high as 450%, 460%. So just think about it, like, in comparison, a wick like that, man, even if you just did, like, okay, just on some, like, estimating, we just gonna do some theoretical, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily saying it's true, but man, wick like that, you say, even if you did the same amount, just say 400. I know it's I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at it, 460, you're looking at $400,000 for one Bitcoin. Like, that is insane. Insane. That's a crazy amount, right? And just look how this was. I think this is going to be like a spec, just how this was. But nevertheless, you just wait your time. Soon we're gonna make a lot of money in this bull run. That's just what I feel, man. I'm just telling you what I know. So back to what I was saying previously, we really want to see Bitcoin really hold true to this level right here. We want to wait and just, you know what I'm saying, just see how well it plays. In my opinion, if price continues to chop here for an extended amount of time, I think that could help the case. But in the same sense, the more times that you continue to hit a certain level, the more times you're gonna break. If we come up here, mess around, I feel like, okay, let me restart. I feel like if we come up here and we don't hold this area for an extended amount of time, I believe that we could encounter something like this. Boom, 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 drop. Okay? Which, again, this scenario is like beautiful, because now it just gears us up to move with a power move, like a strong bounce. Think about someone dunking in basketball. They have all their momentum just level, but once they drop and explode all the way up, they're able to use so much force to get above the rim. It's the same, like with anything. You go through a bad time in life, you go through a heartbreak, you go through some type of struggle. Once you hit that bottom, it's only up from there. So it's just, just different life lessons that come with trading. That's why I personally like it. That's why I continue to be in here, because I see a lot of similarities and correlations with trading and in life. So that's currently where I'm at. I'm still patiently waiting on the sidelines. I saw this move yesterday and I didn't panic. I didn't say, oh shit, I gotta hurry up and put some money in. I missed it. Oh, no, none of that. Because the entire week last week, or the second half of last week, I was telling you where my levels were. My level was here at 70K. It did not touch this level, so therefore I'm not buying. Now, it did the opposite. It came back and it tested this area here. So now we're waiting and seeing if this area holds true. If this area holds true, then I will go in a long position. If this area doesn't hold true, I'm looking at a retracement back to the 70K. These are my two areas, these two boxes here. If price is not in these two areas here and they have met all your confirmations for your trading strategy, you should not be trading. You should not be pressing buy or sell unless you're almost 100% confident in the move that you're making, regardless of the outcome. So that's where the part of psychology comes in trading, like knowing your system, knowing yourself, knowing what you like to do, knowing your tendencies, knowing, okay, if this happens, I do this. It's so much, man. It's so much that comes with this that I could go on and just rant for hours about it. But, it's, hey, if you're interested, continue to watch these videos. I'm gonna give more content like this. Shout out Big Funyuns, man. It's my brand. Got some merch dropping soon, not March, but spring of 2025. Y'all stay tuned for that. If you like it, go ahead and cop. Website coming soon. All that good stuff. But in the meantime, today's gonna be a great day. I typically don't use any indicators like when I trade. I learned that from my mentor, Sammy Loyal. If you ever watch this or ever come across this, boom, shout out to you, because you have really helped me on this journey. So, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to you. But right now, we will use just a couple indicators just to see how we're looking right now. We're gonna start with the Ichimoku cloud on the 4 hour. Not really showing anything. Now that is kind of crazy. Okay, so now on the daily, let me explain what an Ichimoku cloud is right quick, like really, really quick. Okay, so a cloud is obviously something in the sky. You see it in the sky basically, but in reference to trading, this whole green area right now is considered a bullish cloud. Why? Because it's green. That's what the settings are. So when you see a green cloud and you see price in that area, it gives it a higher probability, or it's basically saying like things are bullish. This is a key area of support. Like this whole area right here is indicating, all right, around this range, price is going to hold firm and it's looking to stay above it. Now, once you decide to break out of clouds, then you may have what you call bearish clouds or a bearish Ichimoku cloud. So for example, here, price was green here. So people that are using this indicator expect price to continue upwards. But because we broke below this cloud, we have now invalidated this green candle, meaning it's no longer holding at support. Which after that happened, or once that happens, then you tend to have a bearish cloud, which is this red cloud here, used as resistance. So now, as you can see, price broke below. We did not continue to have support off this area and continue higher. As a result, we started dropping. A red candle or a red cloud was created, and now it's used as resistance. Once we got deep into this red cloud, price continued to drop. Got into this red cloud, dropped. Cloud, drop, cloud, drop, cloud, drop, until we broke through this cloud, and now we created a bullish cloud. Support, 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 until it dropped, became bearish, then it broke through. Support, support, support. Broke below, that can happen. Bearish, bearish. Broke through. Now this is a huge, huge deviation. Huge dip within the green cloud, but it's going to be interesting to see how price continues to react, right? It's simple as that. So I just gave y'all a quick mini lesson on the Ichimoku cloud, just from my personal understanding. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So I'm gonna go back to it and just sum it up. Basically, we are in the green part of the cloud. We broke below it just slightly, but it looks like we're bouncing up. If we are able to hold true to this support area here at 91K, and we have a green cloud right here on the daily, and we continue to push up, that would be a very, very, very bullish sign. Very bullish. Hence, I will be considering entering a trade here if all my confluences line up. So that's where I'm at with that. So Ichimoku cloud just gave me a little confirmation, like, okay, boom. If we hit this, I like chances of going up. Let's look at the ribbon. The ribbon, all right, once you're above the EMA ribbon, that serves as bullish momentum. Right now, we are currently below it. We had a very, very nice bullish candle yesterday on Sunday. Because this was a very strong, powerful move, if price continues to move above this, again, that would be very bullish because we're breaking through resistance of this Ichimoku cloud right here, as you can see. Once you're above, it's used as support. Support here, support here, support, 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 until it breaks through. Once it breaks through, as you can see here, it's used as resistance. Or it breaks below, it's used as resistance, 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 resistance. May peak above, resistance throughout. Resistance, resistance, resistance. So you kind of get the gist of it, right? So this may be used as a bullish, as resistance right now currently. So price could dip back below, and if it does dip back below, I'm aiming at 70K. If it stays above or it breaks through, I'm aiming towards the highs, which is right here at 108 and higher. That's just where I'm at with that. So those are my two indicators. That's what I'm seeing right now. This has been kind of a semi-long video. 12 minutes, 14 minutes. Nevertheless, a good video. It's good to see y'all. Happy Monday. I'm going to go ahead and log off because I got to go to work. Y'all stay tuned for another video. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip. Y'all be blessed. Gone.